Hey guys, it's Eileen. I'm struggling today, I'm telling ya. Sorry I'm late. I've been on the phone today a lot with different people about different things, and I'm just trying to get through my day here. So I thought it always makes me feel better to make something. So I'm gonna get on and make something. And that thing is going to be a little chicken book for my daughter. And hi, Joellen. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing great, but I have to keep going, and that's what I'm going to make. So I hope you will come along with me. I haven't slept much. We live 23 miles from the capital, so yesterday's events were, I don't even know how to describe them. Anyway, wasn't gonna do this, but so sad. Okay. It's been dealt with. We're moving on, okay? Hey, Mary Callan, I'm using your chicken napkin. And thanks for whoever gave me the idea. Sorry, I'm just having trouble with this whole world right now. But all right, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna make a chicken book. So let's do it. So I do have a couple of cards. Yeah, I know. I just still can't comprehend. Sorry, but shoot! Okay, yeah, it has been shocking. I know, I did turn the news off, but it's just unbelievable. Anyway, we'll get over it. Yeah, difficult day. Okay. Sorry, so sorry about this. Okay, so we're gonna make something. Yes, I know I'm with friends, but that makes it harder because then I feel like I can cry, but anyway. I have been thinking about it a lot and talking to the team, and you know, I feel like we do a really valuable thing, and that is that we can all have these horrible thoughts and see these things happening, but we take comfort in our communities and our art where we can kind of take a break from that out of our mind. And I am personally very grateful for that. So, thank you for being here. And I'm sorry for this. I know it's okay, but I have no control over crying. I have had this since I was a little kid. I went to a Catholic school, and I had to do a report on the cowboy, myth and reality, when I was like in 6th grade. And I still remember it. I could never do oral reports. I hated them. I hated them with a passion. I would do a million other written reports, so I did not have to do an oral report. Anyway, the day came, I had to do my report on the cowboy, myth and reality to my class and sister, and I got up there and I froze, and the only thing that I could remember about the cowboy was that they called the cook Cookie, and they would go on trail rides. That was it. There was nothing else in my head. And then when I went up to sister's desk and saw my grade on my oral report and it was a D, I just started crying. But anyway, I have not gotten much better with holding in my tears throughout my life. So, that's me. That's how it comes out. So, I really don't mind it when I'm alone, because I think it's like therapy. You know, it just, it heals you, the tears. So, but I don't know if it does that for you guys. So I am going to move on here, okay? And we're going to make a chicken book. And we're going to see some really pretty cards. 2 of them are from friends of mine that I've known for a long time in the military. And I have one from Karen Gartland. So I think what I'm going to do is turn the camera down, and we're going to make our chicken book. Then if I have to cry some more, I will. Okay, don't say that, Laura. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, I'm going to turn this down. And if it happens that it doesn't go off, I'm really going to cry, and I might swear. Cluck, cluck. All right, that's good. We're going to transition with a smile. All right, here we go. And hopefully this is it for the crying. But, you know, if I don't, I mean, what better time to cry? Our country is in a disaster. I mean, it's only because I care about it. Okay. I mean, we're military, for heaven's sake, you know? Our family fought for this place, and then... anyway. I know... Anyway. Alright, let's just keep moving here, because probably can't go in a good direction. Oh, my thing is sagging here. Hang on, let me tighten my grip on reality. I don't know why this is... Oh, maybe I didn't... Oh, it's the other... Sorry about that. This is droopy. I don't know why it's doing this. Hang on. Nothing like a technical issue to make you focus. All right. I have 3, like, joints that I have to adjust. That was... Okay, here we go. All right, so let's look at our cards. Okay, let me first get you up on my screen. And hopefully, yes, we've got comments. That's good. Swearing is good. One of these days, Jane. One of these days, it's going to happen. All right. This is from my friend Christy Gerber. And she is an amazing card maker. She is so talented. She has 5 kids. She homeschooled. And what she does when she sends you a card is she will say, as always, feel free to recycle. And then, you know, you can take this off and reuse the card. Isn't that a cool idea? I love that. It's so thoughtful. And they're pretty, you know, and I just might do that. So that's one. This is my friend Kimberly Yilatello. So talented. She is an artist. She drew this. She's been taking a lot of classes online. Excuse me. And she is such an artist, but she also is a letterer. She does all kinds of art and craft, and this is, and I hope she doesn't mind if I share this, but this is her font. She made all of this from her lettering, scanned it into a program, and made the lettering in here. And she is just the perfect combination of, and look at her pretty writing too. So she, I think, has both sides. You know, she's both technical and artistic. Is it watercolor? Yes, it's part watercolor. Can you see how it's kind of shining there? So you know, she just inspires me so much. So anyway, thank you, Kimberly. And to be fair, the mail is so slow here. I don't want to give Karen's address, but this is from Karen Gartland, our very own. Okay, let's see what... Oh, love Christmas. Merry and bright. Look at how pretty. This is cool, that copper. Oh, let me see. She sends prayers and hugs throughout 2021 for good health and weather. Oh, thank you for being such a kind and caring friend, Eileen. Isn't that nice? Karen Gartland. Thank you, Karen. It's beautiful. It feels really substantial. That's a nice weight. Oh, and she's got her Crafty Karen's Creations. All right. unique handmade crafts. So go check her out, okay? Gartlet, I can't see. Let me get my glasses. You guys can probably see. Yeah. gartlacar67@gmail. Okay. All right, guys. So let's move on to the chicken. Somebody suggested this the other day, and I thought it was such a great idea to do a notebook for my daughter who has chickens. It's a new adventure for her. She lives in Connecticut. She's got 4 kids. Her husband teaches at the Coast Guard Academy. She went there. She's a naval architect. Right now, chicken minder. And so, you know, these chickens have just started laying, and she's trying to figure out who laid them, basically. And so she's trying to keep track of how many and, you know, what the output is and all that stuff. So I thought this would actually be a very good idea to give her a book that she can record this stuff in. So I decided to use the passport book, and I haven't used that in a while, so I just got it out. And if you don't have it, it's a really good one. And the reason that I like this one, this is one of my first journal dies that I did, but the reason I like it is because it has pages too. In the meantime, since I designed it, we also found out that at Walmart and Dollar Tree you can get these nice little composition books, 3 for $1. I think these are 3 for 88 cents, and they're just little nice notebooks that fit perfectly. They're a little small, but they will fit inside the book. So if you're in a rush to make a journal, these totally make the making go a lot faster. So you see, I mean, the paper quality is pretty nice. I keep one in my bag all the time. It's, you know, and then I'll show you how we're going to bind it. But and these colors actually might even work. I mean, I had found some paper that was black and white, and I thought might be nice, but it could be that these 2 colors actually go fine with it. So I might just do a 2 spine size book. So the other thought that I had was, I've got this pretty mat board, so you can use your Sizzix mat board, or you can buy mat board that comes, you know, in lengths that you may get in other places. Sorry, my nose is running now. So you can use whatever you have. What I might do is use this for the inside and then decoupage my napkin on top. So I think what I'm going to do for this one, I'm in the mood to paint, actually. I just need to get my hands on something and do it. So I'm just going to cut this out, and then I'm going to use this color for the inside of the book, and then I don't have to do anything to it. I think that coordinates pretty nicely, don't you think? You just use the passport die again. Yes, good. Oh, good, Glum. I hope. This is a decorative napkin, and this was sent by Mary Callan, along with many other beautiful napkins. But I laid it out on the die, and it looks pretty good. I like that the pattern is continual, you know, so if I have to make it a little bit bigger, but it's really just about right. You know, it's going to fit perfectly. And look at those cute little chickens. I mean, so now there's 2 ways I could do this. The easy way would be to take adhesive and add that to the back of my, you know, add that here, and then I could put my napkin on there and then cut it, you know, and I'd be done. But today I'm just in the mood to actually go through the physical thing of, you know, pasting this on there. The other thing is I found I had cut a couple extras, so I did have a set, but I think then I found this, so I am going to go ahead because I like the idea of having that on the inside. So I know I'm doing a lot of talking and not doing it, so let's do it. All right, I'm going to get my Big Shot, and look at this. New cutting pads. I had to do a Sizzix video, and so I thought, oh, it's time to break out the new cutting pads. So, and that will be appearing on January 12th, by the way, if you want to see it. Okay, so let's get one cutting pad on the bottom. You know the drill. Now this one, I'm going to turn it around here, and I'm not going to trim this off. I'm just going to lay it on my die. And so to make my book, I need to have 2 covers and 1 binding strip. So I'm going to first lay it down on here, and I might just lay it a little bit further because I don't want that, even though it should be covered by the napkin. I'm just going to extend that down a little bit. And this just happens to be cut at 6 inches, so that's handy. And then I'm going to run it through. That will give me the binding and one of the covers. And it doesn't matter really what direction I do this in. Well, it does for the binding strip, but not for the cover. I'll show you. See. See, this is going to be white. So that's the one where it would matter, but my cover I could use either side. You know what I mean? I could use it for the front or the back. There's no score lines on here. All right, now I need one more cover. So let me go ahead and cut that, and then I'm just going to decoupage the chickens on there. I'm going to make a little book. Okay. Tanya, the video will be in the fan page, and you will be able to save it. You see an alphabet. You've got good eyes. That's a chunky alphabet, Glum. It's a nice one. I love the size of it. They're like, I think maybe 2 inches. Let me show you. It's just a good alphabet. Oh, where is that chunky alphabet? This one. Aren't they nice sizes? Let me see. This is, no, 1.25 inches. Yeah. About 1.25 inches big. So if you had a small word, you could put that on the front of your book, or you could go down, or you could spell somebody's name or initials. Okay, so now we have our 2 covers and our spine, and I am going to just put my napkin on there. And first I'll lay it out. I think I'll just trim that. Might need a little extra here. Give myself some leeway. And I could always use the chickens. I could decoupage them on the front of the little insert books like this. I could cut out, go around it and kind of glue that on the cover there. Or that guy. Anyway. Alright, so let's do these first. I wonder if I should just wrap it around. Let me see if I have enough. No. Wow. That would be very, very close. Well, got a little. I'm going to give it a try, all right? So that means I'm going to have to work pretty quickly, and I hope I have enough. Should design my own huge alpha die. I hope I have enough in here, guys. Alright, well, let's get started and work as quickly as we can. Oh, this is a new brush. It's moving really nicely. Alright, see, I feel better now. Doing something constructive, something I am in charge of. Me and my chicken book. Okay, so let's put this one on. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of leeway here. Oh, that's going on nice and smooth. Okay, it's cooperating. Now, it might be, when we go around the corner, that might split a little bit, but I can always take something and put it over it. I'm not worried about it. That's the least of my problems and problems of the world. I also should have probably scored on those lines just to get that in there, but I didn't do that. Also, this is probably going to be wet for a little while, but we can go to work on the pages while this dries. So it seems to be fitting. And if not, I can always, like I said, I can add something
on top of that, and that's the beauty of this technique. And it's actually staying wet pretty long, so I'm not worried that it's going to dry up and not stick. I do like this collage medium, and I do have a crackle, and I wanted to show you, and I'm not sure. It's probably not going to dry in time for me to do it here, but I think I had shown you another time. I'll show you in a minute. Okay. Covers reduce when added to the spine. Yeah, they're gonna. Okay. Well, it covered it. All right, let's let that sit for a minute, and I'm gonna quickly put that in my water because this stuff kills my brushes. I do have to say, I'm not the best at cleaning them immediately, but I mean, look at this. This is another one that's just, you know, all gooked up. But I kind of like it because it gives it a firmer brush. Anyway, you can always use them, but it's better to clean it, just FYI. Okay, so now we have our little book, and I'm not sure what I want to do with that. This would perfectly cover it. This is kind of slick though, so I think I am just going to leave these, and let's just keep going then. It's not going to be dry, but I think we can still work it. What I might do is just cut this with my knife. I know you love when I get my knife out. Just to separate these so we can work them, and then we can take our elastic and get that going. Uh-oh. Looks like it might be because it's wet. Ugh. Well, we can ink that after. All right, I'm gonna try just, let's see what happens. Tearing it. Not good. Well, we'll just get some gold ink and we'll fix it. Right? That's what we do. We can fix anything. I don't know about that, but a lot of things can be fixed, and they're gonna be. Okay. So use ink, yes. All right, let's see. Where is my ink? Here's golden. Here is my, this is my Blends ink, and this is pretty handy just for situations like this. So the way it works, they're not available anymore, but I do have some in my Etsy store, and I think that I got some black on this one, but that it still should work. Now, I could directly apply that to the edge, but what I might do is take one of my little sponge things, and it just lets me be gives me a little more control. All right, so this is, keep in mind, this is still wet, but look, you're not even gonna notice. See? All right, that one's all good. You should have had faith. Well, see, the knife didn't work this time, Jane. It failed me. So just, you know, now these are going to be rough. We are going to have to trim them, but I may use scissors. I wonder if we could just kind of tuck them in too. Yeah, so just go around. You could do black too, depending on, you know, how dark you want it. But I might just take my scissors and go around and trim. And the good thing about this is it's so light and thin, you can really just even get some glue, and you could just, you know, glue down any spots that are not exactly, you know, and wrap them around. Like here, I can't get in these, but if I put elastic in, they would just fold with it. So this napkin stuff is really fun to work with. All right, so we've got, that's the binding strip. Now I'm just gonna trim. See, you can't even tell. And we'll go around the corner. So how's everybody doing today? You hanging in there? It's one of those days, guys. There's more and more of them lately. 2021 is, I don't know. I don't want to judge a whole year yet, but it's not doing so great yet. And you just keep thinking, it's got to get better. Not. You know what though? We're still together. We're still doing what we like to do for a moment. And you just have to be grateful for the time you have, right? Everybody. So, overall, could be worse. And tomorrow I'm going to go up to see Mom. She has a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 3, so I got to get up and leave by 9 o'clock so I can get there in time. I mean, it's a telemed call, but she can't set it up by herself, so she probably could. She's really doing great. But it would just be good to be there. Sorry, okay, so I don't know if I did that or what. I didn't fix that. That's what I say, Janice. Crafty equals sanity. Yes, thank God. Oh shoot, that's right on the edge. So you know what? We'll probably make that one like the back. How does this one look? Well, that one's better. I think I need to glue that down a little. I might just take some glue and do it. I don't want it, my brush is going to be all wet. This works too. Yeah, there we go. Ah, look at that. I'm too rough. Oh well. It's a book about chickens. Come on, how strict do you have to be? They really are weird looking critters, but I don't know, I'm starting to like them. Okay, so just, you know, go around the whole thing a little bit. Yellow is a nice blender color. And if you have any areas, just very carefully pat it. Alright, we might as well ink all of it and make it look even. And then we will put this together. It's a really easy book, not much to think about, and that's fun to do, especially if you're making a lot of them. You put on the videos and just start going to town. Assembly line them, crank them out. Brenda, I think it was you. I saw the little mitten cards that you made. Came out so cute. You have chickens, right, Brenda? Are you there? When in doubt, embellish. Good motto. Okay, so here we have our little book. Now, this will be the tricky part when we... And I think what I'm going to do, first of all, I need to poke out these little holes. I'm going to go from here, though, because they might tear. Gotta find them first. You know what? I'm going to take my skewer. Sometimes this is better to pop things out. Oh, that one's got glue on it. There it is. I mean, this is a busy napkin. It's hard to find where the holes are. Once you get one, you're good. Okay. So now we poked out our holes, so we can either tie in our inserts, or we can do Traveler's Notebook style, which I think I am going to do. Just because she, you know, she might want to take out a book, put in another one. Alright, so we did get a little tearing there. I expected that. Oh, that's fine. And I think I am going to give this like a rolled spine, which means it's kind of, you know, bent. Yeah, that's not so bad. We'll just get our ink and ink it up a little. I think that looks kind of crackled. I can't find my crackle stuff. I know I have it somewhere, So when I find it, I think I will use that on here, because this seems like kind of a vintage book looking, you know. So now I have the choice. Either I can put my spine on top. Look at that. It almost matches, but not quite. Also, I've got a little gap here, so I think what I will do is put the book on top, and then he'll have like a second tail sticking out. I think I said I was going to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that one? Nope. And he's squished. Look at that. No, we can't do that. All right, so we're just going to go like this. And we'll glue this on here. What I probably am going to do is just rip this off, because what happens is when you put on the adhesive, this may come off anyway. We'll see how much it sticks. If it's on there really well, it should stick. But sometimes I have to tape it twice because it peels off this layer of stuff, and then you have to do more adhesive. But all right, that seems on pretty well. Oh, no. Let's see. Well, all right, this ought to do it. And I think what I might do is just glue this. All right, and also I want to fill in up here, because this is a rounded corner and this is straight, just for my sanity. I'm going to do that. I'm just filling that in with this color. And then I'm going to glue this, and I'll use my little clips to hold it together. Oh, thanks, Glum. Would it help to assemble the cover first, then apply the napkin? Yeah, I could have done that. I did that actually on the Comfort and Joy one. But, you know, the thing is, there's a lot of ways you can do it. And sometimes you don't have a plan, like today. Sometimes you just don't have a plan, and you just have to start. So it's however you want to do it, Mary. Mary, you're a beautiful photographer. Thank you for sending your Christmas card. It was really pretty. I'm so behind in my emails and thank you notes. But to everybody who communicated with me, thank you. I'm just behind, I'm telling you right now. Okay, wait a minute. All right, so this goes like that. So, see how this one's coming up? That's what I mean. Yep, this whole thing is coming off. Better to know now and glue it twice. Okay, that is probably good. And wait a minute, we need a little bit of yellow in the corner. Okay. All right. 2 covers. So I'm happy to say we're going to have our release party for chapter 1 a month late, but we're still going to do it. So I hope that you guys come on over on February 3rd. I just got the okay from the team that they're good to go. The problem is we were waiting for the dies that got stuck in the that accident at sea. The main die, which is the folio book, got sunk or damaged or something, but the Thinlit dies are here and available, and that's in the US. In the UK, you guys were able to get the book, or you're getting it soon. So we kind of said, well, let's split it down the middle. We'll do it in February. So on February 3rd, that's a Wednesday. We usually do them on Wednesday. We will be doing it. So I'm excited about it. And then we have some other dies that are coming out that are going to be chapter 2 that also go along with the book. So stay tuned. Also, if you want to order them from me, there's a list. I haven't mailed it in yet. If anybody else wants to order the chapter 3 dies, but now I'll tell you, they're going to come all together, so you might have to wait a couple weeks. If you want the Thinlits now, you can get them now, or you could just wait for the folio book, however you want to do it. But there is a list in the Eileen Hall fan club. There's a page on there. Oh, did I rip that too? Can't tell. No, that's right. Look at how cute that is. So if you want them, go ahead and sign up. I'm going to send the list in before I leave for New York. I'll probably do that tonight. So just go ahead and sign up for it if you want them. No money due yet, but I probably soon will have to do that. So I got to get that paperwork done and mailed and shipped and ordered. All right, so now we have the book. So let me get my elastic. And I think I'm going to do a very simple elastic, and I think this will match, although gold seems pretty refined. Maybe I just do what... It is a chicken. I mean, we don't need fancy. There is some. Okay, here's some elastic, and I'm going to do, for this one, very, very simple binding, and that is, I'm just going to tie these. I'm going to do 3 of them and tie them and put it in the separate books. That's it. And you can do them fairly tight, but not super tight, because these books are going to be a little bit bigger than this. Let's put one in so you can see. What you do is you just go to the center of the book, and that's where you'll see the stitching. You're a member of your fan club. And that is from Tanya. I think so, Tanya. And then, okay, this might be a little bit tight, you know, but then it adjusts. Oh, that feels pretty good. You want it to stay in. That feels all right. Okay, it seemed kind of tight, but I think it's good. All right, so I'm just gonna, let me see if I have more of that length. This might be the same stuff. Yeah, no. Of course not. Here we go. Here's one. So I'm just gonna thread these in. And just tie each one separately and not worry about it. I mean, you could also use like ribbon or twine would be cute, but then you don't have the stretchy factor, which is kind of nice. Because you might want to put other things than a book in here. I don't know what, but you could. Put whatever you want. It's your book. And the best knot to tie is a square knot. Right over left, left over right. See that? Look at that. It's beautiful. She's already ordered her chickens for April. So she's getting some of those ones. They're like Martha Stewart ones that have the blue eggs, the blue speckled eggs. Araucana or something. Americana. Oops. Now, you guys have chickens. Who has chickens here? I know some of you knew about the chickens. This one might be close. Glum, you got it going on. Yes, this is the passport book, Michelle. Wow, this is really not very much elastic. Oh, I hate doing that. But I think it's gonna work. That looks too tight. Let's try it. I might have to do that one again. Don't wreck my book. No, forget it. It's not worth it. And I'm not even gonna. Let's hope I can find some more. I have a whole drawer of elastic. Yeah, here we go. Okay. all knotted elastic. Me too. What happens to the one she has at ATM before Easter? I'm not sure what that means. Helen Lewis. Sorry, it's hard to do it and watch the chat. Will you get to see them on sizing? Yeah, it's a 5x5 journal, but there is so much you can do with it. I have one, it's not quite done. But you know what? I want to wait for the, I don't know. What do you think? Should I show you one? It's going to be on a video, but not until the 12th. That one seems a little loose, but I'm going to leave that because these are... Well, that should work. Yes? All right. Hang on. All right, this is just a quick one, and this is one way you can use this die. All right, I'm just going to do it real quick. But this is, oh, can't really see that. You're not supposed to see that. Anyway, this is the book. This is a Thinlet that comes with it. What else comes? Those come later. The flowers come and the leaves, which are really pretty. This is the page. You can make it like 5 different ways. And these are some other things that are coming after, okay? So there's your secret look, okay? It's coming soon, after it gets resurrected from the bottom of the ocean. No, they're making new ones. You will not have wet dyes. All right, let's put these, oh man, that's still, That's a little tight. I don't like them that tight. But you can adjust it. Well, it will stay in. Gotta give it that. Alright. This one we know works. You know, some elastic I think might be stretchier than others. This one is unknown. Let's give this one a try. No, that one seems good. Okay. Yeah, that last one just didn't seem very stretchy. But look at that. We've got a nice little book already. Now, the other thing that I thought about to kind of personalize it, look at that. I just love that. I wish I had a rooster charm or a chicken. I must have something somewhere in my stash. Now, the other thing might be she might want to have closure for this and a pen loop. So, you know what we could do is we could take a piece of the paper leather, which, or paper, whatever they call it these days, surfaces, this stuff, when I still have some. I love it. I love it for hinges because it does not break down. So we can make a fun little hinge out of this, or a latch. All right, I'm doing all of this very on the spot, but we need the journal. All right, so here is the journal die. So this is the piece that I like to use for a closure or a pen loop, or you could use this one. But I think what we'll do, I think I'll do a pen loop hanging off the back here, you know, so it's kind of tucked in. She's got a little pen, and then the closure, I'll do something like an elastic around the whole thing that'll be easy to get on and off, because, you know, sometimes when you're dealing with chickens, you don't have all your hands available. I have no idea. I have not dealt with the chickens except to look at them, and I did pet one. All right. So let's just leave a little. Actually, I'm going to cut one of these too, because maybe I can use that for something. All right. Yep, there's my alphabet. My cluck book. That would be cute. Oh, I love that idea. You need this die for all future dies. Well, you don't need it, but it's pretty handy to have, I gotta say. I do like that label a lot. And, you know, when I designed it, I had no idea what, I mean, it was just a cute little label, but now it's pretty handy to have. And this stuff, I really do like, this paper leather. Now, I don't like that it's so white, though. So, I think I'll just ink it. And get rid of these extra. I could use the rest of my napkin. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just decoupage. See how nicely this bends? So what I would do is just take this, you know, and leave a little loop here for the pen to go in. So, you know what? Let's just ink it. It's just easier. I think I need some more. You can also use the Blends re-inker and just ink from that. It's just going to help it blend in a little. Get it? Blend in. They're Blends inks. I'm feeling better, guys. I'm not crying anymore. That's good. I really seriously don't mind the crying, though, when I'm by myself. I think it is a good thing. How else do you get it out of you? All right. So, let's see. Yeah, that's good. All right, so what I would do is kind of round this around, figure out what pen or pencil. I might want a pencil. Let's see how big that is. Oh, that works. You know, and just stick that, measure it so you have it big enough. And if it has one of these little clippy things, that helps for it to hang on. You might want to put this up a little, because most of them that have clips are up near the top of the barrel. And so situate it up here. And what I would do is just glue this down and then put a brad in there too, because it's kind of stabilizing the whole thing. Where's my pokey tool? Don't worry, I'm not going to poke myself, hopefully. Alright, let's just get a little brad, a little bit of glue. Even have a yellow brad. You can go in the car, lock the doors, and scream. Tanya. The pencil is the perfect color. I know. Oh no. Alright, that one looks kind of big. It'll probably get caught on stuff. This is fine. Here's another one. It's a short little brad though. I might need the bigger one. I think it ought to work. Okay. Alright, so we can put a little glue under here. I think you have your annual dose of craft friends. That's true. That's true, Mitziana. We're always trying to get ready for the show. Oh, it's crazy. And then we're going to the show. Then who knows what adventures we would have at the show. They are going to have one. In fact, I was just on a call with Sizzix about the event that they're going to have. They're doing a kind of a virtual class, so I'm going to be part of that. So I was trying to get the specs on how that's working. Seems like kind of, hope I can figure it out. All right, I am going to give this a little bit of leeway because I might want to, she might want to have a pen in here. Let's see what a pen looks like if you put that in. This is my new favorite pen, guys. Energel liquid ink, and it's a 0.3. Teeny tiny, skinny, nice, but see, it's too fat there. Let's see. This is a good one too. But, yeah, it's to, oh, what about this? It's kind of a chicken looking. I don't want to give her my nice unicorn pen though. She wouldn't appreciate it. Nora would. Alright, I think that looks like a good place. And it also covers the bread. So let's put a little more glue here. And we'll clamp that down with our clips. And let that dry. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, my cluck book. I love that. You know, these colors really do not look that bad in there, you think? I could add something, but I don't even know if she'll use it. I hope she does. I do want to kind of say what it's for, but I could put that in a note. I could maybe add some charts or, you know, the chickens' names that I know. That would be cute to put them somewhere. I don't know them all, but I probably could get her to tell me, or I could get the kids to tell me. Yeah, but see how that could also be a closure? So you'd start on the back here, wrap it around, do a little Velcro. But what I'm thinking is, let's see what I have. I have white. I have just this plain white elastic. Let's see. You're hopping on a plane and going to Eileen. It's not that fast. Unicorns and chickens. I know. They do resemble each other. I mean, look at that. Could be their little comb, you know? I mean, doesn't have a beak. Probably way back they were related. I have no idea. Important thing would be that Nora would love it. Now see, the other thing I would like to do, you know what I'm going to do is just tie this here and then wrap it around so that, wait a minute. This is even better. I'm going to gather these together. The only thing is, if she changes these, you know, elastics, she'll have to rewire this or whatever. But what I'm thinking is, I can just tie a knot here. I have no idea if this is long enough. I'm not going to tighten it, but I can just, you know, so here it's caught, and you just, oh, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, I was going to loop it around, but you know what? That's not even bad, because of course it would be better if this thing wasn't on there. Now that came up a little bit. All right, let's see how it looks with the hole. See, I would like to knot that around there so then it doesn't move, but, and off you go. There's your little chicken book. Go down to the coop and count your eggs. That could go in the back. That could go even back here. You know, so there's less bulk. This might be a little too big. There. Alright, how's that? We made a book in like half an hour. Right? Does it tie around the strings first? Yes, Mary, that's what I meant to do, and I didn't. So I probably would gather these three, take it in the middle, tie it, you know, and then in a knot, and then tie it again on the other side. Or something like that. The eggs they were fake! Well, 2 of them were fake. I missed that. Use gold, you think? Gold? I don't have gold, this thick stuff, Karen. I know, because it obscures the beautiful picture of the chickens. but we can move it down. She doesn't want to watch you. She doesn't want you watching her eat. We're blocking her face to protect the innocent. Okay. Ah, I'm exhausted. Brenda, thank you. Twist the elastic on binding and see if it brings the strings together. Twist the elastic on binding. Oh, all right. Let's see. Oh, that might just do it. Yeah. All right. One of us here is thinking, yeah, it does. Look at that. Together we can change the world. Yeah, that's even kind of cute. I might, you know, angle these. This white would probably get dirty, but oh well. Yeah, it's kind of cute. You could put a charm on here too. If I do find a rooster, I could just take a big jump ring or a chicken or over here. So yeah, we figured it out. The elastic vertically. We could do that too, Barbara. The only thing is about that is when I take my elastic off and I'm afraid I'm going to lose, you know, and it totally comes off, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my closure. And that's why I wanted to kind of secure it there. But yeah, it looks like knickers. What? Tell me about your blender. What are you guys talking about? They have chicken buttons. Yeah, that would be cute. The elastic. Oh, yeah, it kind of does. Yes. Yes. Use my blends to color the elastic. Yes, that's another good idea. I think it should work. Let's see. Let's try it on a scrap. Because if I got to this point and ruined it, I would have to make another one. I don't have time. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. It does. Look at how soft that is. Let me see if it comes off in my finger. A little bit, but it could be just from general crafting. No, that looks good. Let's try this side. Good to know these things. That looks nice. It does blend. Yeah, maybe a little coming off, but in general, looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, guys, you have solved my chicken book dilemmas. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me when I'm having my issues. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Gina. You're not late. Just look on the replay. Yeah, watch the replay. Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. All right. Yes, I do have blends in the refill, which looks like this. I have it in this. It's a whole ounce of ink. A lot of ink. And I also have it in the, I think a couple of these. I don't have every color, but I have a good number. So you can go on my Etsy store and see if you want any. They do work very nicely. I also have these. And you can put 2 sponges on. I only have one because when I was standing it up, I didn't want to compress that sponge. So I have enough of them that I have one for each color, and then I just look at this tip and I know which one it is. What color? Okay. Thank you for being here with me. Aw, thanks, guys. This is nothing great, but aw. The chickens, yeah. Well, thank you to Mary Callan, because I wouldn't have thought of this unless I had the chicken napkin, which she sent me. And I think I will go ahead and ink that because I do like the idea of that blending in. So I'll do that after. All right? You don't have any chickens, but you definitely need a chicken book, Loretta. I know. All right. Well, this is a handy little die. I do like this a lot. It feels nice in your hand. And you also have the pages on there. And these, you know, if you wanted, you could just take your die. Well, you could make a card out of that, you know. Actually, you could make a card out of this and puts the score line in. Or you could use this for a card, fold over your cardstock, lay it on top, put your fold right here, and cut, and you're going to have a nice little card. That's a cute size. So lots of ways to use this die.
it has been around for, I think, like 5 years, and it's still selling. So, yeah. Hey, Linda Zumbori. Yeah, we're talking chickens today. I am enjoying the napkins. Thanks, Mary. You probably see more. Okay. Well, thanks, everybody. I'm going to go. I need to do some stuff before I go to Mom's tomorrow. I'll see you on Tuesday, and hopefully I have had a little time to process everything and not, cry. Okay. See you guys. Thanks again. Bye.